Hello mates, I just want to make a new video because I haven't made one in a while. This one's going to be a little bit different. I just had a predicament come up with a friend of mine. They were trying to show off like a photo of me or something like that to show somebody, hey, what do I do with my life? And apparently they watch my streams quite a bit. They talk to me quite often, etc. And I didn't really have much of an answer. I'd be like, you could get like direct them to my stream, and then, what if they wanted to show their mother, or like that girl they're talking to, whatever. They don't want to embarrass themselves. So, this is the solution. Hey, mom. Hey, dad. Hey, good friend. Hey, lover. This is me telling them, what I'm about. Hi, I'm Jesse. I work for the United States Navy. My job is Information Systems Technician. I've been serving now for 9 months. Be coming up a year in August. It's whatever, You can calculate it. Anyway. More like 10 months, but it's whatever. Anyway. July. I'm not going to do the math right now. Although I just did. Okay. So, other than, working for the military, I do have a few other hobbies. I like to make YouTube videos, such as this. I also like to stream on Twitch. Now, one is more popular than the other, quite a bit more so. But, if I don't want to do the usual spiel on Twitch, I'll usually upload something to my YouTube. Usually, one second, I have to turn off this air conditioning for a minute. It's just so persistent. Okay. But I just want to reassure you that I'm not crazy. I'm not too weird. I'm a little bit weird, okay? What I do a lot is, I play video games, go for walks, I go for runs, I watch anime. I don't really watch too much TV shows. I don't really watch too many movies. So if you want to ask, you want to ask for, like, what do you call it? A recommendation, yes. A recommendation for a good movie lately. I couldn't really give you a good recommendation. I don't really read as often nowadays, but I still do read quite often. I still have some books I like to read, etc. But as of late, it's just been a lot of streaming, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Streaming, gaming, and watching YouTube, and anime. I've been trying to get back into working out, etc. So what might you expect from watching my content or talking to me in general? Okay. Well, if you were to watch my YouTube videos, well, you can probably just check them out now. They're very inconsistent, very random, and they usually don't really offer too much, I'll be honest. It could just be kind of all over the place. There's no real purpose to any of the videos usually. Occasionally I'll make like an update. The original purpose of the YouTube channel was to show a friend of mine, how I look. I'll be honest, I'm terrible at taking selfies. So I would tell them, like, hey, you know what, I'll just make a video. And, that's how I can show you how I look. Because it just does not translate well to picture. I don't know what it is. It's just, I can be very expressive, and it just doesn't work well on photo. I think so, anyway. Usually to them it's just fine or whatever, but to me it isn't. And even nowadays, I'm still quite harsh on myself on photos. So I usually do this, which is why I've done streaming and making videos. So that was the original purpose, just to, show them how I look, tell them about my life, show them around the place, etc. I would show you around the place right now, but it's a bit of a mess. My apologies. I will be cleaning some time on stream. But yeah. So my YouTube channel, it could be anything from folding laundry, to singing, slapping Gatorade bottles, throwing around backpacks, walking, talking, and very random, pretty boring things to most people. But for some others, they like the randomness. I don't really mind. For me, it's just something to do. It's like, hey, who could possibly enjoy this? It's just why not kind of thing, you know? But what is it? On stream, it can be a variety of different things. It can just be me doing this, just sitting here and talking to the audience, which is what I do a lot of. I really like doing that, though. I like engaging and talking with them as much as possible, trying to, you know, I like conversating. I like getting to know people. Not like extremely personally or anything, but like, I mean, kind of, yeah. You know, nothing identifiable, etc. like that, but, you know, just them as a person. You know, like, I get attached to people pretty easily. So I tend to build relationships with my audience members, which I probably shouldn't exactly do, but I like to think that they're all kind of friends to me in some kind of way, you know? Like my regulars that come back and keep watching me, you know? We build this kind of bond. I think so. They might not think so. They might just think of me as just some guy to watch for 5 minutes and just click out, you know? But to me, you know, it's a friend stopping by to say hi. Just wishing me well, etc. You know? It means a lot. Yeah, I'm sitting and talking. That's a big one. Sometimes it's just I'm bored and I'm just doing something random. Like I have a basketball over here. Let me pick that up for you. Ah. So like, what is it? Just the other day, I was playing bowling with this basketball. I was lining up some plastic bottles on the floor and just knocking them over, playing bowling on street. Or I'll do like trick shots with it around the room. Because what is it? I'm quarantined and all. I can't really go to many places. And also, like, internet connection doesn't really go too well outside of my room. So usually you're just going to see me inside of my room. So I'm very limited in what I can stream for what I'm trying to offer. Shoot, slipping. There's that. And there's some gaming, yeah. I've been kind of leaning away from it, though. Although, like, what is it? I do some speedrunning. I've been taking a bit of a break from it, though. I will be trying to go back into it, though. I'm wanting to beat my previous personal best in it. The games that I play aren't, like, they aren't really that bad, I'll be honest. The worst game I play that's really terrible or anything like that, that's horrifying to people, is Diablo. Diablo it's nothing to really write home about. So what is it? Okay. I do some pretty typical stuff. I game and I talk, you know, it's streaming as a whole, right? But what about me? What about me? What do I usually talk about? Well, I'll be honest. I talk about anything. I'm a very open person. I'm an open book. If they ask me something, I'm going to give an answer to. Like, I've had to answer the question quite a few times how big my dick is. Very embarrassing. But I don't mind it. I honestly don't. It usually squashes their attempts at trying to get to me. Because if I'm open about some of the most ridiculous things like that, then it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could technically give them all my address. Technically. Because I'm on a military base, they couldn't come onto it. What, are they gonna, like, mail me something? I mean, good luck. I mean, they check pretty much every shipment. They wouldn't allow me to get to it anyway if it was something really bad. I mean, all else fails, I'll just tell them, like, yeah, I don't know who that is. They just sent me something random. I don't get it. It's whatever, you know. Somebody must have just gotten my address, which is probably the case. So what is it? Yeah, I'm an extremely open book. So topics vary quite a bit. They can be PG, they can be PG-13, they can be pretty much rated R, you know, I'll be honest. Like, I'll be honest, like, I've been in a couple predicaments where I've had to stop the stream to masturbate. It's a horrible thing to admit, but Like, I will. I'm 100% honest with my audience, even though I probably shouldn't in some cases. But I don't entirely mind it. And neither do they. I don't want to make people feel entirely uncomfortable or anything like that. For me, like, what is it? The philosophy is if I'm comfortable, then I will attract people that will be comfortable with that. You know? People that want to come for me, etc. And not just for the lols, the memes, whatever, you know. So if I'm extremely open about everything, you know, they're going to learn more about me, and they're going to want to watch because of me, you know. Even if it is some of the lower things like that, you know, like what is it? I'm not taking them to the bathroom to, you know, well, I'm going to go take a shit. Okay, I'm not going to do that, no. No, I do have some dignity. Like I said, I'll stop the stream. No, that's not... No. The worst thing I probably do is take them into the shower. But I'm showing it from like up here up. Here up. Chest up. I'm not showing anything down there. And it's not going to fall down. I'm never going to show them my genital regions or anything like that. I never want that to happen. Okay? Now, sadly enough, I do kind of have an issue with my clothing and showing my dick. It's very sad. And I get a lot of shit for it. I can't really help it, though. I just have really big legs. And it doesn't translate well into men's clothing for the most part. Most things are very tight. And, yeah, even though I don't have a monstrous dick, it still shows it half the time. So I usually am sitting down. But whenever I get up, oh, you better believe somebody points it out. It sucks. It sucks. Like, I actually, like, what is it? I actually did a leg shaving stream once. And I got banned for it. Because the camera was pointing at my junk. Which I wasn't really thinking about. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm pointing it towards my legs. And I happened to put it in the center so that way they could see both sides equally. Well, you know, what do you know? It happens to be pointing directly at my crotch. I didn't think about that. And, you know, with the issue of that, obviously it's going to stick out. So, they took it as sexual content, etc., explicit content, and they banned me. For like 3 days. It wasn't a big deal, but, you know. I'm taking that a lot more seriously now. I'm making steps. So that way that isn't an issue as much. Although my clothing, I don't exactly have the money to get a whole new wardrobe or anything like that, so I'm kind of stuck with what I got pretty much. And now with quite a few things now, my financial is, money's tight right now, so I have to really consider my money right now. Right now, clothes, I have to kind of live with the clothes I have right now. Unless I want to sit in uniform in all of my streams, which I kind of don't want to do. I'll show off my uniforms, etc. like that if people ask, but I'm not going to sit the entire stream. That's a sweat pit waiting to happen. Like, I'm already sweating here in this. Shorts and this, like nothing underneath this kind of thing, you know? Like, it's just a really thin button up, but I sweat like a pig. So, yeah. You know, I said I wasn't going to embarrass them. My apologies. But I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm not just this guy that talks about the dirtiest things. I'm not this guy that just focuses the camera on his crotch. I'm not the guy that's trying to do I'm wanting to be me. I'm also wanting to be engaging with my audience. I want to build this community. I want to be able to talk to them. I want to be able to understand them. And I also want to be able to help people as well. You know, I want to be able to talk to people. I want them to be able to talk to me. I like doing that. You know, like whenever I can, you know, I'll open up about my past, etc. So I can tell them things do get better. You know, and I'll talk about my depression in the past, how I've suffered through it, and how I'm still going through stuff right now. You know, like, it's not just the surface level things, you know. If you were to watch my streams, you know, first 5 minutes you see me in the shower, you throw me out the water. You know, if you were to sit there, you know, soak it in. You know, I just hope that, you know, you might realize that they're not just watching some guy doing these weird things just because, oh, he's the kid's weird, the guy's weird, the person's weird. Like, and also I have my streams flagged for mature audiences, so that way children do not watch my videos. They do have to have an account that states they are older than a set age. I don't know exactly what that is. I think it's 17 plus or 18 plus. I'm not entirely sure. But I do make it so that way just no random kid just walks into my stream. Okay. Most of my audience members are quite older. They're ranging from like early 20s up to 40s. I have a very varying audience. They're just kind of all over the place. Like, what is it? Whenever they're talking to me privately and such like that, I try not to do anything irrational like that. Although, what is it? With one of my viewers, okay, I will admit this. Like, I actually have a relationship going on with one of my viewers currently. We met on stream. It was completely consensual between both of us, whatever. You know, it was whenever I was smaller. I'm not even that big right now, I'll be honest. I'm not. You know, I got like 150 followers on Twitch, and I get like 3 to 6 viewers per stream, pretty much. Like, with most of it just being like 2 or 3 people watching. But, you know, yeah. This isn't just about that, though. You know, I just want to explain myself as a person, etc. like that. Not just for people explaining to others, you know, what I am, who I am, etc. But also, you know, just to let you guys know. Like, yeah, hey. You know, I'm not trying to do these things, although I get a lot of requests from people to do these explicit things more often. I'm not going to let them get to me or anything like that. You know, I want to be me. I'm not going to let them force me to do these things. If they leave, they leave. Good on them. You know, I want people to come here to enjoy the things that I want to do. Okay? Like, sure, you know, I want the best for my viewers as well, but I'm not going to put myself in an extremely uncomfortable situation just because they demand it. Like, I'm sorry, that's not how things work. Like, I'm very open to a lot of things, but making me look like, you know, I'm all about sex and wanting to put my dick out there, that's not the thing I'm wanting to do. Okay? I want to make that entirely clear. Even though I did get banned for it, that was not the intent at all, ever. And I will not be doing any kind of leg shaving stream like that or anything that would possibly cause me to get banned or give people that kind of idea that I might be open to that. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, that makes sense as well. God. Oh. Anyway. I want to thank you as well. Okay? Like, I don't know how the fuck you're still watching this video because I'm rambling. Okay? Like, the person's already gone that you wanted to show this to. I highly doubt anybody's going to show this to anybody. But you know what? If you're still watching right now, like, thank you. Truly. Thank you for support. Thank you for sticking around with me. It means a lot. Yeah. And, you know, sorry. Sorry if I embarrassed them a little bit. Sorry if I embarrassed you, if the person, you know, that was watching this, etc. Just sorry about that, if that was the case, but I'm incredibly open. I'm not just going to make myself look the best I possibly can. I'm going to be open about everything. I'm going to be honest. That's how I am. Okay? You guys don't have to worry about me sugarcoating anything. I will be upfront about things. Okay? As I said, you know, I'll stop a stream just to mess. Why do people doubt this? But what is it? Yeah. I just want to alleviate some of that worry, though. You know, they're not losing their lives to just some random degenerate on the internet, you know. you know, I'm wanting the best for them as well as myself. You know, like, what is it? I stopped streaming for a while because, like, what is it? I was having an anxiety attack. I had an anxiety attack on stream, and I was just a mess. And the reason for that was because, you know, I was worried about people, like, just not liking the content, not coming for me, not anything like that. They're coming for the chance to see my dick pop out or something like that, you know? Something so surface level, it's ridiculous. I just couldn't take that, you know? And also the people that left. You know, I used to have so many regulars, now they don't show up anymore. And it really hurt. It really hurts seeing that, you know? Like, I have a lot of people that, you know, I really miss a lot. You know, like I said, I build relationships, you know. I get really connected, I get attached. And it hurts. It hurts whenever they leave. I feel like, you know, they don't like me. They don't want me, etc. Like, you know? Like, for me, I put a lot of my personality behind this, you know. I put me in this, you know. It's me. So whenever they don't like my stream, I think they don't like me. You know, like, I'm not wanting pity or anything like that. I don't want them to force themselves, etc. But, you know, it still hurts. You know? So, yeah, fuck. I don't know where I'm going with this. You know, I was going to start off this video by just, you know, just making this a joke. You know, like, you know, hey mom, hey dad, don't worry about me. I'm one of the most wholesome streamers there is, you know. You don't have to worry about them, you know. Occasionally I mean, but no big deal, whatever. But I guess this turned a bit into, you know, an informative video about me. You know, but yeah, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me, etc. And helping me through a lot. Like, as I said, you know, I went through that anxiety attack, I had to stop for a bit. But whenever I came back, you know, it was really nice coming back and seeing some people that I hadn't for a while, you know. Whether they be trolling or not, it still means a lot. But I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to stop the video before I just keep embarrassing myself. Thank you for watching. And thank you for watching previous videos and previous streams, etc. It means a lot. See you guys next time.